Have you ever looked around and wondered if there really is a God? Why is there so much suffering in the world? Why do good people face hardships? Why do innocent lives end tragically? And why is there so much injustice? These are tough questions, and they lead many to doubt the existence of a higher power. But what if there's a deeper reason behind all this suffering? Today, let's explore these questions and see if there's a way to understand this world's struggles with a fresh perspective. To start, we have to recognize that hardship and suffering are not random events. Imagine life as a journey or a test. When students sit for exams, the questions are challenging, the hours are long and stress is high. But this testing is done for a purpose, to determine the student's strengths, perseverance and knowledge. Without tests, we couldn't understand our true capabilities or our limits. In the same way, this life is filled with tests, challenges and hardships. It's almost as if these experiences are designed to reveal our character, our resilience, and our ability to navigate through the toughest moments. But why would a creator allow suffering in the first place? One perspective is that hardships give us a chance to grow both mentally and spiritually. Take, for example, the process of building muscle. To strengthen muscles, one has to lift weights and endure pain. In a sense, we break down muscle fibers so that they can grow back stronger. Similarly, challenges can help us build strength within ourselves. Struggles push us to develop qualities like patience, courage, empathy and humility. Qualities that may not emerge when life is too easy. Another way to look at it is through the idea of free will. In this world, people have the freedom to choose their actions, and this freedom allows both kindness and cruelty. If everyone were forced to act kindly, our actions wouldn't be genuine. It's only through free will that acts of true love, sacrifice, and goodness can exist. So, the existence of some wrong in the world is a byproduct of this freedom. People have the choice to harm or to help, to build or to break. And this choice allows goodness to shine more brightly by contrast. Another common question is, why would a creator let innocent people suffer? Why do children get sick? Why do natural disasters take lives? Why do innocent people experience so much pain? It's heartbreaking, and there's no denying the emotional weight of these events. But if we look at suffering as something temporary and part of a bigger picture, it may offer some perspective. Imagine an artist painting a masterpiece up close. You see only random strokes, unclear shapes and scattered colors. But when you take a step back, you see the entire painting, and suddenly it all makes sense. Similarly, from a broader viewpoint, the pain and suffering in life may be part of a greater design, something we cannot yet fully comprehend. Some people also ask, why would a loving creator allow people to experience hardship? The answer might lie in the idea of love that isn't always soft or easy. Think of parents who guide their children. A good parent doesn't simply give a child everything they want. They give them what's best for their growth. Sometimes a parent will let their child face consequences, even though it might hurt, because they know it's part of learning. True love often involves guidance, correction, and allowing challenges for the sake of personal growth. Additionally, some suffering seems to foster empathy and compassion. When we face hardship, we often become more understanding and sensitive toward others who are suffering. A person who has experienced illness, for example, may feel more inclined to help others who are sick. In this way, suffering can lead to a greater sense of unity and compassion among people. Hardships connect us in our shared humanity and remind us that, ultimately, we are not alone in our struggles. And then there's the idea of temporary existence. If we view life as a short passage rather than a final destination, suffering takes on a different meaning. Life on earth is transient, and its pleasures and pains are momentary. Many believe that after this life, there is something greater, where justice will be served and all wrongs will be made right. This perspective suggests that while suffering is difficult, it's not the end. The challenges we face now are temporary, while what's beyond this life is eternal. This can provide comfort, especially when life feels unfair. Furthermore, hardships can remind us of our limitations. As humans, we tend to feel secure when things are going well. But when we face illness, loss, or tragedy, it can wake us up to our vulnerability and dependence on something greater than ourselves. Hardships remind us that we are not in total control, and they can encourage us to seek deeper purpose and connection. Of course, this doesn't make suffering easy, nor does it take away the pain of those who experience it. But if we see hardship as part of a bigger picture, it can provide a bit of hope, knowing that suffering has meaning, that life's tests are not meaningless, and that our struggles are shaping us into more resilient, compassionate people. So, while the existence of suffering raises questions about the Creator's nature, it can also offer insights. Instead of being seen as random or cruel, hardships can be viewed as opportunities for growth, as moments for kindness, as reflections of the freedom we have, and as reminders of a greater, possibly eternal purpose. And maybe, just maybe, our struggles are the very things that lead us toward wisdom, empathy, and inner strength. The qualities that make us more than mere observers in this world. They make us active participants in the journey, learning, growing, and discovering who we truly are.